Recognize the member for London West.
Thank you very much, Speaker. I rise as MPP for London West in strong support of this bill. I want to commend my colleague, the member for Waterloo, for her determined advocacy to ensure that sexual assault survivors get the justice and support that they deserve from the justice system. Last summer, my community, London, was at the centre of a trial that made international headlines as sexual assault charges against 5 Hockey Canada players were heard in a London courtroom. Representatives from London's Violence Against Women shelter, ANOVA, were at the court every day, along with many other allies from the community. This is how they described the experience. Quote, "We witnessed rampant victim blaming and the repeated use and reliance on rape myths. We watched as EM bravely withstood 9 days on the stand, reliving her trauma over and over again as her experience was picked apart. We watched as Defence Counsel painted EM as a liar, party girl, and porn star based on behaviours that we know are very common responses to trauma. In its verdict, the court decided that EM was not credible or reliable, words that are shockingly familiar to far too many survivors. Most recently, all of the 48 courageous survivors whose testimony was deemed unreliable in the Sloka case in Waterloo. Speaker, it is clear that Ontario's court system is failing sexual assault survivors, whether their case is heard in court or withdrawn or stayed, like the 1,639 sexual assault cases that did not make it to trial in 2025. Ontario needs Lydia's law. We need to understand why so many survivors do not get their day in court. We need to debunk rape myths in our courts and ensure trauma-informed court processes. We need a system that ensures accountability and transparency, not one that re-traumatizes or shames survivors and forces them to fight to be believed. Vote yes to Lydia's law.